Good afternoon, and thank you for being with us for the program. I have a big question for you. How is your weight doing? I hate to embarrass you, but how is your weight doing? We all struggle with weight, and our guests are expert on this. Linda Jennings is a registered dietitian. She is a nutritionist assistant administrator for the Alabama Department of Public Health. She's from Tallahassee and listens to Troy University Public Radio. With her today is Molly Kilman. Molly is also a registered dietitian and the assistant director of the Nutrition and Physical Activity Division of the Alabama Department of Public Health. Long titles. Welcome.
Thank you.
The big topic is weight today, and Alabama Department of Public Health, the Alabama Hospital Association, and some commercial entities have gone together and had a big Scaleback Alabama project. Today it ended, and you have the results. Molly?
Thank you. Yes, today was our finale, our final event where we announced our winners. So be sure to check that website, scalebackalabama.com, to see if maybe your name was drawn.
Spell that for us.
SCALEBACKALABAMA.com.
All right. So the official results are on the website.
They should be on the web very soon, because we just wrapped that up before I came here.
And these winners got some prizes, didn't they?
They did. We had some monetary incentives for the program. Not that we want to emphasize winning the money. It's more about getting healthy. But yes, we drew names for team winners, and then we also had several individual winners.
So overall, how did everyone do?
We did really good this year with Scaleback Alabama. We had over 18,000 folks across the state complete the program, and that means they officially weighed out at a Scaleback Weigh Out site. So we were really happy with those numbers. And then even more exciting is that we lost 146,451 pounds as a state.
That is amazing. Congratulations to the listeners who participated.
Yes.
Molly and Linda both, what is your reaction to these statistics?
Well, it's certainly encouraging. I mean, considering that Alabama, we always rank 3, 2, 1 when we're looking at rates of obesity within a state. So certainly that's encouraging to have seen some positive difference being made. But, you know, and like Molly said, I mean, the money's certainly a nice thing for those people who won, but that's not the main thing. We hope people come away with this is some changes that they've made and that they can carry through.
Linda, overall, give us sort of a synopsis of the program and how it worked. How long did it last? When did it start and end?
Well, it started in January because everybody's ready to lose weight in January after we've eaten Thanksgiving turkey and then had Christmas dinner. Everybody's always ready to lose weight. So that's why we started in January, and it's a 10-week program. You know, and it really takes quite a lot to organize all this, and the Hospital Association does so much to help us with getting this together and with handling the data. But people can choose. 4 people can be on a team, and then they have to weigh in at an official site, and then they weigh out. Now, we also encourage them to weigh the weeks in between, and we have information on our website that information to help encourage them, information to help with diet tips, and if you wanted to mention some of the things that we have on there.
Mm-hmm. On the website, there's lesson plans that the coordinators had access to. So if you had signed up to be a Scaleback coordinator, you were able to provide your participants with lesson plans each week. The program is 10 weeks long, and there was a lesson plan for each week, and it covered, like Linda said, a variety of topics from nutrition to getting more active to eating, family meals together. Just a ton of good information there on that website. Another new media type program we did this year with Scaleback Alabama was a Facebook page. And we really enjoyed the Facebook page. it was a great way for people that were taking part in Scaleback to get on there and say, hey, I lost a pound this week, and others could reply and say, way to go, keep it up. And it also is a way to share information. People would post things about maybe a organized walk that was coming up, or just different activities and programs that they were using to share with other participants.
And between January and mid-April, as I recall, the goal was for each participant to lose at least 10 pounds.
That's correct.
And
One pound a week is a good, healthy way to lose weight, and that's exactly what was encouraged.
Okay, we've all been using past tense. It was fun, it happened, we had this huge amount of weight that was lost. Is it too late for your listeners to make their own Scaleback Alabama plan based on this?
Oh, no, certainly. I mean, the information is there. And in fact, we would also encourage the people who participated not to think of it as, I did this for 10 weeks and now it's over, but okay, we did this, and now we can continue. Now we can continue with some of the changes that we've made. When I helped with some of the way outs, I mean, a few groups really were commending their team leader, that she was encouraging. She sent them emails, and they were looking at the next thing that they were going to do. Some of them, they were either in Weight Watchers, or they were about to join. They had joined the Y. They were going to continue with the things that they had been doing.
So success breeds success. And then, Molly, I know that on a certain day in May there is a big employee fitness walk coming.
That's right. On May 14th, which is coming up pretty soon, we're going to have a state employee fitness walk around the Capitol in Montgomery. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't participate if you're not a state employee, but we're encouraging state employees, we're encouraging any employer or employee to allow their staff time to go for a 30-minute walk during the middle of the day. And if you're not located in Montgomery, that's okay too. You can organize your own fitness walk. Again, just 30 minutes at lunch. Get a group together and go for a walk around your downtown area or around your building, because it's beautiful weather right now to get outside.
There are several websites that can help the listeners, whether they're in Alabama, Georgia, or Florida, get into the spirit of Scaleback Alabama and lose weight. What websites do you recommend?
There are several websites. Of course, the Department of Public Health. We're full of information on our website. That's adph.org. There's a table of contents there where you can find information on nutrition and physical activity, obesity, all those sorts of pieces of information are there. Another great website that I had learned about was the sparkpeople.com. That website is wonderful and has videos that show exercise tips sitting at your desk. So even if you're at work, there are things you can do to stretch and maybe burn a few calories, and that website has great information there on recipes and diet plans that may be helpful to people that really feel like they want some good resources to continue forward with their behavior changes.
And Linda, you're a big advocate of outdoor activity.
Yes, because, sometimes, a lot of times, well, for some people, when we think about exercise, it's not fun. It's, I've got to go do this. And different people like different things, but again, outdoor things, and because the weather is really nice, barring another tornado coming through. We've had some really awful weather this year. It was cold, it was wet, it was snowy, but it is nice, and it's a good time to get outside. And there are, again, several organizations and sites that are sponsoring things. FreshAirAlabama.org. On their website, they have a calendar of lots of different things that are coming up. I mean, just a few things in the next month. The Sipsey Canoe and Camping trip. Hike the Bankhead National Forest. I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun. And also AlabamaWildlife.org at the Alabama Nature Center. they have 1 weekend a month. They have some different activities there. So something that the family can do or a group of individuals can do that is not expensive, but it gets you out and it gets you involved with more things.
So Fresh Air Family and the Alabama Wildlife Federation, two more good ideas of organizations. And as I recall, Fresh Air Family is a partner with Scaleback Alabama.
They are.
Yes.
Okay. Now, both of you are food experts, and snacks are all around us. Give us some tips on how to cope and not pay the price with an expanding waistline.
Well, actually, the public health has been really involved with a program looking at vending and healthier vending, and Molly's been kind of a spearhead with that, so I'll let her talk a little more about that.
We're trying to make healthy foods more accessible to people in their workplace, because we all get the munchies and need a snack, and if you're at a vending machine and sometimes there's nothing in there that's healthy at all, and you might end up with something that's high fat, high calories, high sodium. So we are working right now to include more healthy items in a vending machine, particularly in state offices. So that may be something to look out for in the future. We want to make sure that our state employees have access to good, healthy snacks when they feel like they need one.
Is there any information on your ADPH website about how to evaluate a snack?
Okay. Yes. A few years back, the schools in Alabama made a lot of good, healthy changes, and one of the steps they took were to add healthy options to the vending machines in the schools. And we're copying that model in a way that will work for state employees as well. On our website, adph.org, you can click on nutrition, and then on the left, you'll look for school nutrition. And there's where you'll find some interesting documents that teach you what a healthy snack looks like. One rule that we use in the schools is the 10-10-5 rule, and that is that if you look at your label, 10% or less of the daily value for carbohydrate and fat is less than 10%. And then on the other hand, you look at the nutrients at the bottom of the label, you want 5% or more of fiber, calcium, vitamin A, vitamin C, and iron. So that's just one way, one method that we've used a lot to teach people what a healthy snack looks like for our school systems. And so we're hoping to use something similar to that for the vending machine project in the work sites. It may be adapted a little bit from that, but that's the general idea behind it.
And Linda, you're a big advocate when you're talking about outdoors of taking the kids to the farmers markets.
Yes, when my family had a garden, and you had to go pick those peas, and you had to shell them and everything when I was growing up. But, children, for the most part, are very removed from where food comes from. Some of them thinks it just comes in cans or it's frozen. A friend of mine's child was amazed after spending the night with another friend and came home and said, "Mama, Tommy's mother took a potato and cut it up and made French fries out of it," because he had no idea that potatoes were where those French fries came from. He thought they came from a bag in the supermarket. So letting children have more connection with the food and with where it comes from is a good thing, and will encourage them to eat more vegetables too.
I want to thank you both for all the good ideas and for the encouragement for the listeners to develop their own Scaleback program, whether they're in Alabama, Georgia, or Florida, and go for it and feel great in that bathing suit for the summer. Thank you both.
Thank you.
We've been visiting with Linda Jennings, registered dietitian, and Molly Kilman, also a registered dietitian. They are both with the Alabama Department of Public Health. And if you need more information, scalebackalabama.com. They're also on Facebook as well.